just once, I'd like to see Hollywood make a movie that tells a genuinely realistic modern love story. A girl meets a boy. She gives him her phone number. He calls her. They start having sex. She starts to like him. He says, "No monogamy for me, thanks. I like sleeping around." And she keeps sleeping with him anyway. Mostly because she knows she's not likely to do any better. And she appreciates his honesty. She figures at least he was straightforward. At least he told her what the deal was ahead of time, right? So they have sex about once a week, and they watch movies and play video games together. And they cook, I don't know, fajitas in her kitchen. And every once in a while, the guy mentions another girl that he's sleeping with. And it hurts her. But she keeps it to herself. She waits until after he's gone to cry. And she sleeps with her ex-boyfriend a couple of times because she's free to do so. And why not? And she never allows herself to fall in love with this guy because to her, being in love with someone means that they look into the future. You look into your future. And you see them. She knows that they probably don't have any kind of future. She doesn't care about him. But she never tells him that. Because that would definitely scare him away. He never says he cares about her. I mean, if he did, the audience would probably laugh. Because it would be so out of character. But genuinely, and eventually, he starts to kind of like having her around. And you see, that's as good as it gets, really. That's the modern romance. The music swells under the dramatic moment when he hands her a CD and says, "Here, I burn the new Green Day for you." I want to see that movie. I want to see a romance in which the surly, cynical young slacker makes no personal revelations, no drastic personality change, no big emotional speech. I want to see a movie in which the woman who loves him figures out that Prince Charming isn't going to show up on a white horse, and no one is ever going to hold a boombox over his head for her. And she lowers her expectations accordingly. She decides, yeah, this guy is judgmental, he's angry, apathetic, and occasionally mean to me. But I'm not getting any younger. She never bursts out and says, "I care about you, ass face, but I think you have no soul." She accepts him for who he is, not because she loves him, but because she doesn't want to be alone. There's no happy ending per se, but as the credits roll, you think, well, maybe, eventually, he'll be too old to chase other women, and he'll settle into monogamy, basically out of laziness. We all know 2 or 3 couples that's happened to. So I want to see that movie. But I never will. Because movies are not for people like you and me. Let's face it. They're for morons.